you're about to hear. We swear the best star rappers of the year. So cheerio, yell, scream bravo. Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
Greetings. Big Easy Fantasy Football League. It's hard out here on the pimp. Hard out here on the pimp when you're trying to make the money for the rent. But in any case, welcome back to the Doug and Doug Show, Week 5. I'm your host, Doug, and this here is my co-host,
Doug.
Okay. All right, now, all you fantasy cats and cool kittens, listen up. This week, the Doug and Doug Show is taking a trip straight back to the funky fresh 1970s. I just had a flashback, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to bring y'all on around. I'm talking about what? Bell bottoms, afros, and gold medallions so heavy you need a neck brace to hold it up. We got the boogie, the groove, the soul, and the bowl, and the smack talk to match. So jump back, Jack, grab your platform shoes, hop on that soul train line, and get ready to see which one of these jive turkeys strutted their stuff and which one got left dancing by themselves. Can you dig it?
Man, you know, Pops, I wasn't even a twinkle on the disco ball back then, but
No sir.
I was raised on this kind of music, you feel me? So this right here, this 70s, 70s R&B kind of flow, this is my jam, you know what I'm saying? So I'm ready to get down, ready to talk some smack as much as I can, you feel me? And hit these matchups just like I walked out of Studio 54.
Hey, man, look,
Baby.
I feel you for that, and I appreciate your empathizing. Let's get straight to the first matchup, which is no smoke, and get your own switch.
Yeah. You know what? This one had a little bit of everything, but in the end, No Smoke showed that it showed what was it? The best of their love for the end zone. Daniel Jones put up nearly 20. Puka went off for 24 and a half. Jake Ferguson somehow looked like Travis Kelce 2.0 with 23.9.
Man.
And meanwhile, over there in Get Your Own Switchville, Josh Allen did do his job with 22. The rest of his crew must have been listening to Bill Withers because they disappeared into the shadows, man. Diggs tried to hold it down with 27, but outside of that, it was real quiet. I think, 116 to 85. That's a feel-good disco ball kind of win for No Smoke.
Yeah, white Jesus, man. Back in the day in the 1970s, that's when we realized Jesus wasn't white. And it's too late for No Smoke. Not No Smoke. It was too late for Get Your Own Switch. But when he realized Jesus wasn't white, he had white Jesus in there. Now, you talking about Best of My Love, man. That joint used to come on, and the whole block turned the soul train, man. You see folks with afros bigger than the football, bell bottoms flapping in the wind. Nobody had rhythm, but we didn't care. That song was good vibes, baby. And that's what No Smoke had this week. Yes, sir, I'm giving it up for No Smoke, because No Smoke is proving that he is the truth. And that's what No Smoke has done. He has converted me to a believer. Not a Justin Bieber believer, but a right on righteous believer. Now, he ain't just win. He grew right through the matchup. Now, get your own switch. Y'all might want to dust off them platform shoes and get back in step next week, because that rhythm is gone, Jack. You feel me?
I like that, man. I like what you did there, man.
Man, I'm grooving, man. I'm grooving right now. I mean, I got these songs playing, bro, and I'm just like, ooh, you know what I'm saying?
I feel
Now
you.
look here.
You
What's
still
up?
gonna be happy when we go to the next matchup?
Look here, man. Look, I can't be nothing but happy, man. I'm on the gummies.
Oh, God.
And I wish it would rain. What's next? Obviously, it wasn't my foot in his anus, was it?
It was not. It was not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's all right. And I locked that in, but that's all right. Because you know what? I just wish it would rain. Come on, baby. I wish I had some
Lock of the week
shades
didn't
right
work.
now.
Lock
I'd
of
be
the
like
week
that.
did not work. Dog Pound, you came in barking real loud, but what's next really brought that thunder. Drake May didn't light it up, but Kyron Williams did drop about 30 points like it was nothing. And Dalton Kincaid was what got you. Monday night, him coming out of nowhere, getting what, 19 points, almost 20, to end up winning. You had it won, and then that's what happened, man. CMC did his thing. Stroud was all right, but the defense killed you too. Was it -5 points? Your kicker
I got
got
a
you
-8
-1.
between the defense and the kicker, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. You leaving the back door open during a storm, man. You still put up 104, which is good, but this one had
I'd have
that
been
temptation high.
112, if the kicker and the defense wouldn't have been on the team, and had they showed up, I'd have showed out. But look here, son. Let me break this down for you, man. You talk about I wish it would rain. Now that's a song that's gonna take you somewhere. I remember hearing that one play, boy, back in the day, out in the park car, boy, by the corner store on a gray Sunday. Windows cracked, whole block quiet. That rain wasn't just weather, man. It was therapy. And that's what the dog pound needs this week. A good cry and a reset. They had a couple stars shining, but the clouds rolled in and it just wasn't their day. And, sunshine, blue skies, please go away. My team has found another and gone to stay, but I just wish it would rain. And the dog pound better do the same because we moving on. Right on.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, I like how you ended that, man. So that was very humbling of you, man. Even though you
Man,
did
look, I told
you
you
did lock that in.
I'm on them gummies, man. And I did lock in what's next with my foot in your anus.
Yeah,
But it didn't
but it
happen.
did not
It
happen.
didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Yeah, and
Good
while we
win,
while we over
Felix,
here
my
living
man.
in it, yeah, while we living in it, I'm over here. I ain't living in nothing. My love don't live here at all anymore. It was rough for my crew. Love definitely packed its bags and left this roster. Man, backbreaker, he he really came through the front door, kicked off his shoes, and made himself right at home. Jonathan Taylor went full, 31.6. He went full beast mode on me. He had 3 touchdowns. Jackson Smith and Jigba finally broke out with 30, but Amon-Ra St. Brown went off too. Like, I mean, Njoku went off with almost 20. Man, he had 3, 4 players combining for damn near 100 points. I had no chance. I had some flashes. Jefferson did his thing with 22. Michael Carter, I picked him up and he ended up doing a little something with almost 20. But my defense and my kicker, they killed me, man. They had 5 points total. So I really can't win like that. It's cold,
Hey,
it's
man.
empty. And you know what? Love don't live here anymore.
And that's what your kick and your defense did to you. You said,
Yeah.
you've abandoned me. You don't live here
Lit-
anymore. And neither did
Boom,
your kicker
boom,
or
boom,
your
boom.
defense.
Literally.
I'm telling you, man, that song, bro, Rolls Royce, 1978 from the Car Wash soundtrack, you could feel the pain in that one. I remember what it was, man. The dude, he called himself the Fly, right? He's like, "Zzz, I'm the Fly." And he go to this diner every day, man. He trying to rap to a girl, trying to get her to come on to him. And
Yeah.
the reality was she was playing him to the left. She was giving him the Heisman, right? And I remember, man, when I was at the parties, man, in the 70 basement, blue lights on, dim, folks swaying and thinking about that one got away. But that was heartbreak music. And that's when your girlfriend break up with and you be sitting around on the dance floor by yourself looking all sorry and shit, man. But guess what? That's the feeling the Get Fresh crew had this week. Ain't no more butterflies, baby. No more sparks. Just that quiet basement, and you standing there by yourself in the center of the room, like, where my girlfriend go? She broke up with your ass. And she
Yeah.
said, I'm going to a new guy. He breaks backs. And Benson done took your woman and ran off with it, man. I'm just saying.
Man. It was rough,
Now, let me
man.
tell you something. This song right here, man, this song, Ain't No Sunshine. Ooh, don't get me
Yeah.
started, man. But come on, come on.
Yeah. Sunset real early on the Maroon Tigers this week. Hey, look, that's what you get. Don't be using my picture in my school trying to win. Well, you should learn that. You should learn that last time you did that. It didn't work out well for you, Mullins. And you came in with hope, but Skegee turned out the lights real quick on your ass. Dak
Yeah.
Prescott went nuclear with about 36. David Montgomery came out of the flex like a freight train, boy. He had about 20 points. Ashton Junty chipped in about 16 points. Kyrie Fairburn even decided to drop a clean 20 points on your ass. Don't be doing that no more. I'm sick of this shit.
Hey, man, look, tell us how you really feel, man. Come on.
All right, look. When your QB, your tight end, your kicker combined for only 13, that's a cloudy forecast for Mullins. All right, the Maroon Tigers tried to dance into the rain, but Skegee made sure there was no sunshine left in that stadium.
Now, let me talk. I got to break down this. Now you talking like, Sunshine. Bill Withers, man. Man, that brother had rhythm, man. He'd be like, I know, I know, I know, I know. I'm going to tell you something about Bill Withers. Slab Fork, West Virginia. That's where that brother was from. And he had soul, man. And I remember hearing that song, boy, in 1971. Me and my cousins, man, we riding to the drive-in theater. That was an outdoor theater where you sat and you kind of watched the movies,
They
right?
still got those.
Oh, they do? Okay, cool. All of us, man, trying to sing. We trying to get that. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. But we ain't know. But we felt like we did, man. But I tell you who did know. Damn Morehouse Maroon Tigers with that head hanging low. They knew that feeling because they got their asses whooped. And look here, you ain't got to check the scoreboard. You just know, right, Morehouse? Skegee walked out there smiling, and the Tigers just staring out the window, waiting for the sunshine to come back next week.
Yeah, you learn. Don't do that no more, man. See, you got talking bad about my school. Now here's somebody actually
Leave this
representing the
thing
right way.
alone, 'cause ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Yeah. All right, man. We're gonna move to somebody that's actually representing the
Okay,
house
come
in the
on,
right
come on.
way. The house might not have blown the roof off this week, but they still walked out with the keys. Jalen Hurts did his thing with 23 and a half. He was steady, efficient, no panic. They just punked the Giants and did about 4 tush pushes in a row to get him a touchdown and on Thursday.
Just push.
4 of them in a row. But anyway, Cortland Sutton, he also stepped up, had about 18 points. Tyler Warren had about 14 from the tight end position. It wasn't flashy, but it's not like they needed to be. 0-16, on the other hand, though, was fighting for survival. Saquon tried to keep him alive with 17. J.K. Dobbins chipped in 15, but outside of that, it was a ghost town. Buccaneers defense gave him what, -4? Mark Andrews
Man,
didn't
it was
show up at
bad, man.
all.
It was bad.
You
It was
got to
bad.
give it
And
up
I lost the
sometime.
0-16
This
last
long
week.
time.
That's how bad it was for me. Watching this loss, and then I know I lost to him. Come on. But let me say this, man. Let me say this. The song we should have picked for this one was "I Ain't Gonna Bump No More with No Big Fat Woman," right? Because she done broke my hip once. But that's all right. We picked Marvin Gaye. And why did we pick Marvin Gaye? Because he had to give it up. And in 77, man, that was the party song. Of course, the house was saying, hey, boom, 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 boom. I mean, come on, man. That bass line hit. And everybody got out to the dance floor, man. Even if you was too cool to dance, you jumped out there and you tried to hit that beat, right? Bumping, spilling punch everywhere. That's what the house did this week. And we know the house ain't got no rhythm. None. He is sin rhythm. I'm down here in Costa Rica. When you use the word sin, that means without.
No, without.
He is sin rhythm. All right. And we got video to prove it. But anyway, the house did it this week. They kept it smooth and got the crowd moving because he stayed in the corner and just bobbed his head and did like this. Because when he started dancing,
You start moving all around.
shit go everywhere. Punch, food, hands, everything, man. But one thing for sure, 0-16, if you stand in the corner too long, man, in the party, you ain't gonna win if you ain't moving, even if you ain't moving to the rhythm. Right, the house?
Yeah. And I'm still upset that the house won with 90, not even 92 points, and he has a win because of that. And I at least got more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, good.
I'm getting warmed up, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm getting
All
warmed up.
right. Show me TDs. This
Ooh,
Pops,
ooh.
this one just said I'm every woman, because she
That's
really
my girl, right?
she had to correct you. She corrected
Okay.
you in the chat and everything. She had to show up and be like, look, you better put some respect on that Benson name.
Give Miss Smarty Pants a cookie because she checked me. And
Yeah.
look, my girl, because I'm a big fan of Show Me TD. I just hate the way her daddy be doing her, trying to get her to take a loss early in the season so he can run out the gate with a win. But that I digressed. Go ahead. I'm sorry. This is your part. This is your part.
No,
I got my
you
part
good,
cut out.
man. You good. I was just saying I wanted to represent because she really did what she needed to do. Fields lit up the Cowboys with nearly 30. Jamar Chase had, as she mentioned and put in the chat, about 32 points. Just
Oh
torching
no,
the
she just put that in. She gave all his stats.
Oh yeah, all the
She
stats,
said,
all the catch. I looked at it, I was like, damn, I didn't know he did all that last week.
she
Okay.
told us how many cups of Gatorade that Joker drank that week, man.
Yeah. She had a gun. I mean, she even had what was it, Woody Marks, he gave her next to nothing, but it didn't matter. She still handled her business. On the Redeem team side, though, old
Ooh,
Pinky Ring over there, Jared Goff
Panky.
came to play with 25, and he threw it to Sam Laporta for 20, but that's the only thing that helped him out. The rest of the squad looked like they were searching for redemption. 92, the total ain't bad. He would have beat the house. But against this kind of star power, when you guys show me
He
TDs
wouldn't
doing
have
I'm
beat me.
every woman things, you better bring backup vocals.
Man, look at now look at now Shaka, man. Shaka is my girl, man. I love me some Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan. I love Shaka Khan, man. And when she dropped I'm Every Woman, that song had every lady thinking she could run the world and every man realizing they better not get in the way, right? However, secretly, the men wanted to run the world too. They would sit up there going, damn, that's a badass song. I wish I could dance to it and say, I'm here. Well, let me stop. Okay. I remember seeing girls at the skating rink singing, man. They had their hairbrushes out. Every woman, it's only me. Do anything you want done, baby. But guess what? That's what Show Me TDs did this week. Confidence, style, no hesitation. She ain't just win, she performed. You know what Redeem Team did? He said, "Put my pinky ring. Put my pinky ring on." But right now, guess who's the headline on the 70 stage? It ain't the pinky ring. It's
Nah,
I'm every woman
it's show me TDs all day long, man.
all
All right,
day long.
last matchup, we got Not Up for Games and Seminole G. And this one really, Not Up for Games made a statement in my opinion. It was plain and simple.
Yeah, big
Matthew
statement.
Stafford, he was willing and dealing like he was in 2017. That reminded me of the Georgia Bulldog Matthew Stafford, low key, man. He's putting up
Man,
33 and a half. Javante Williams went wild with almost 32. 65 points out of them two right there. That would have beat Matthew.
I'm gonna
Uh,
tell you. Go
Chris
ahead.
Olave chipped in with 13. Tony Pollard gave him 14. And even with a quiet showing from the rest of the squad, that top-heavy performance, it really sealed the deal. Now, Seminole G has some bright spots. Garrett Wilson with 19, Brees Hall with 22, but Herbert was terrible. He didn't have enough juice, and he didn't get them where they needed to be. So really, with the final score being 115 to 101, this this theme really wrote itself because
Man,
ain't
look, I'm gonna
really
tell you
no
this.
stopping not up for games right now.
I'm gonna tell you this. The score did not show the ass whooping that it really was. That was an
Yeah.
ass. That was an ass whooping. It was like every time Cinema G said, "I got it," she said, "No, you don't. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down." 1979, ain't no stopping us. The Pittsburgh Pirates, man, they was knocking homers, man, and they was singing "We Are Family" and "Ain't No Stopping Us." And I'm gonna tell you something, bro. The reality of it is, you see folks washing their cars to it, barbershops playing it loud, people strutting down the block, family reunions was playing it, Soul Train had it on every week. That song was what? Motivation. And that's what Bishop Don Juan said about that girl when she was in the hospital, telling me I gotta go get daddy's money. He said, that's motivation. You can't teach that. And that's what Not Up for Games got right now. She got momentum and motivation. They got that groove. Seminole G came to play, but he ain't come to play. You know why? Forgot to mute his computer. He forgot to mute his computer, man. And then when a team like Not Up for Games is in rhythm, you just got to lay down and take it. We can do this the easy way. We can do this the hard way. Seminole G said, I want to do it the hard way. I ain't going to mute my computer. Okay, cool. We're going to do this the hard way. Now they just looking. You know what? And you know what else? Not Up for Games. She's going to be coming up here kicking asses and taking names the rest of the season. That's right.
Yeah.
The gummies are wearing off.
Yeah. Hey, she also remember she also said good luck to everybody except for Seminole G, and then went
That's
on
it.
to whoop that. Hey,
Yeah.
all right, man. So give us a quick little rundown of your matchups for the week, and let's
Oh,
see if you got to lock in.
So look here, man. Look here. This what I'm gonna tell you, partner. For the week, let me see what I got. I got to think about this because last week I picked my foot in what's next anus, and I was
Didn't
wrong.
work. Didn't work. Yeah.
Okay, we got Get Fresh Crew and Get Your Own Switch. The two gets. We got the two gets. Somebody gonna get got. Sorry, son. Getting got. All right. Benson Backbreakers at 116. Benson, even though you're a favorite 0-16 gonna put some Colorado stank on that ain't
Oh,
ass.
Colorado State.
Skegee, not up for games. Well, hey, Skegee, you can take a break, man. I know you last year's champion, but not up for games. You're taking names, numbers, and whooping asses all the way to the championship. Guaranteed. Now, I don't know what Mike Mullins' name is going to be this week. Whether it's Maroon House, Morehouse, somebody Tigers.
Don't say
But
it.
do you know what it is? Have you seen it?
I have not.
Okay. So I can't really say what it is, but ass whooping coming his way. Okay. Ass whooping coming his way. Then we got the house and what's next? You know what's next. Come on. What's next? A foot in somebody's anus. What's next gonna get the house this time? So, get ready. Then we got Seminole G and Dogg Pound. You know he did not mute his computer, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I know the playbook because he ain't mute his computer. Dogg Pound victorious now. Then we got Show Me TDs about to deliver to No Smoke a huge loss, even though he's a 22-point favorite. Now, I did just say I believe in No Smoke. I see what he got, but remember what I said. Jokers like him, they run hard, they run fast early in the season, and then they get knocked upside the head, and then they don't know what to do. And then Mike Tyson come in, boom, punch him in the nose, and the plan go to shit. Guess what? No Smoke. Double lockdown, double lock in, Show Me TDs on the win. 2 times.
All right, bet. Appreciate you, man. All right, let's roll us out of here with a little fresh perspective. Now, look, all right, man, look, I know what y'all are saying, one and whatever, bottom of the standings. Yeah, I get it. But let me tell you something, baby. I ain't hanging up my platforms yet. I might be losing, but I'm still grooving. I'm losing in style. I'm still talking trash. I'm still throwing shade. I'm still showing up every week ready to scrap. Because that's what real players do. We don't fold, we funk. And so if you think I'm just going to stop talking because I ain't winning, oh no, you got another thing coming, you jive turkey. I'm still dancing while y'all stressing. I might be one and broke, but I still got soul.
Hey man, look at here. That's the spirit, boy. That's the spirit. Back in my day when your record was bad, you ain't cry about it. You talked louder. You showed up at the cookout, your chest out, your afro nice and round with the pick glistening, stuck in the back with the fist up like that. The brothers on the block might have been laughing, but they respected the hustle, baby. You remind me of that one cat who showed up at the park every Saturday. He got crossed up every game, but still yelling, next! Ankles getting broke left and right. That's you, son. You might be down, but you still got your groove. Keep talking that jive and maybe, just maybe, you'll dance your way into another win one of these weeks. But for now, take this loss like a man.
Yeah. Hey, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, man. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to get this show on out of here. Thursday night football's already happened. Y'all have.
And I apologize for how long this is, but I was feeling the groove with the music. And I gotta say this: I know I mentioned get your money in. If your money ain't in, you ain't gonna be able to set your lineup this week. I'm gonna go in tonight and shut you down.
We need to
shut down whoever ain't paid their bread.
All right, yeah. We'll send a message in the group chat as well for that also. The only thing I want to mention though is there is
you can't get no credit with me, man.
Sunday game.
Your credit is bad, man.
There's a Sunday game, Sunday morning in London, 9:30.
Oh, I thought you was gonna ask me for some credit.
No. The Jets are playing. Who are they playing? I just saw the dang on commercial. I don't know. The Jets are playing somebody in London. So check your lineups. It's Sunday, 9:30. All right, man. We'll catch y'all next time.